Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. We are live. We are back. We're live on YouTube, live on X, live on Rumble. Getting after it. It is Sunday evening, and markets are looking pretty good. Figured, you know what? Let's fire it up. Let's go live. Let's see who's in the house. Let's see what's going on. Take a look at the markets. Take a look at the news. And the overall kind of, theme I think right now is we need to come together as one, and this is something I had talked about a long time ago. I had talked about a long time ago, and I think we kind of lose sight of this sometimes. We get so locked into our own communities, and we only want to see one thing happen for whatever it is: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, your favorite meme coin, whatever it is. But I think we need to remember that we are still so damn early. And we need to come together as one, because together, collectively, everybody in crypto only makes up a very, very small percentage of the people out there. And no matter what it is you hold or what asset you want to see go up or whatever, I think we all carry a very important responsibility, first and foremost. And it's really just growing the crypto story, growing the blockchain story, growing the story of inflation, and why crypto is part of the future, why blockchain enables businesses to do things better. Like, sometimes you got to go back to where it all started, and I'm definitely seeing a lot of people in the house. What's up, Roberto? How you doing, bro? Dan's here. Finally, some positive price action. Yeah, markets are looking good. But guys, I don't get all high or low anymore. And I know a lot of people have been here for a really long time, but I'm going to be here for, God willing, a lot longer, and we know where this whole thing is going. Like, where the prices are right now, great. Bitcoin's up, phenomenal, everything's up. Awesome. You get excited, but you also become numb when the market's up or down, if you see the big picture. And I think that's really what it comes down to. We've got to come together as one. Like, first and foremost, we are crypto people. We are people who believe in the future of a digital world, taking control of our own finances. Like, before picking one coin or the other, or one token or the other, first and foremost, we've got to look at what we agree on, and it's big picture. And I think it's similar to politics sometimes. Like, we always want to focus on what we disagree on. We always want to focus on this versus that, or us versus them mentality. This mentality sucks, especially when we all collectively on this live stream right now, and there's going to be many others who join us along our journey, whether it's on this live or tomorrow or the next day or whatever. We've got to remember just where we are right now in this whole story, in this whole maturation process, in this whole thing of understanding where the world's going with DeFi, with taking control of your own finances, investing. Like, this is something that we have to spread this message first and foremost, before we even get into, XRP versus this, or Ethereum versus this, or Bitcoin versus this. Listen, we all want to see number go up. We all want to see number go up. But there's a bigger picture here. And it oftentimes gets lost. It oftentimes gets lost in the shuffle. When you're having a casual conversation with somebody on the street who's not in crypto, you can't tell them this or that or whatever, or this is better. You need to start at square one. Talk about inflation. Talk about why the US dollar has lost 10% of its value this year in 2025. Talk about how much money we printed over the past 3, 4, 5 years. Talk about why the fiat system is broken. Talk about how we went off the gold standard in the Nixon era and why it doesn't work anymore. Talk about why your grandpa used to, have $100 bill and it used to go way further than it does now, and what this new system really is. And at the end of the day, once you get into the whole game, I get it, right? Like, you're going to pick what you're going to pick. You're going to choose what you want to choose. You're going to select your community and this or that, whatever. But we can't lose sight of the bigger picture here. There's a lot of people that haven't seen what we've seen yet. And if you're watching this live stream, you're ahead of the game. By the way, share this out there, hit the like button, do all that great stuff. I want to get as many people in here as we can. I know it's Sunday evening, a lot of people hanging out, whatever. I just feel sometimes like, we're all pretty weird, like, we got to remember that we're part of the weird crowd. We're kind of oddballs. That's why we're in this whole thing. We only make up 7%. 93% of the people think we're absolutely crazy. Okay. 93% of the people out there in the world think we are absolutely off our rockers, asinine crazy. And sometimes you just got to put it in that perspective. And I think it really does help, But yeah, the markets are up. Things are looking good. I love it. I'm sure you're loving it. And I want to see who we got in here. Go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't down below. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. I want to see who's in the chat. We're going to take a look at price action. We're going to take a look at some news stories. We're going to take a look at all of it. But I just wanted to kind of set the tone. And the big message here is we all need to unite again. Like, we all need to come together, especially because we're missing retail. Bitcoin right now is 65% dominant. The institutions are pouring in. They see it. They know. But if we don't spread the good word about crypto, about blockchain, about what's going on in our world, people are going to miss out yet again. They're going to miss out yet again on an unbelievable opportunity that's right there in front of them. And I say this not only to all the people who aren't in crypto, and it's all our duty to kind of spread the word. And listen, people are going to hear it. They're not going to hear it. They're going to listen. They're not going to listen. They're going to get in. They're not going to get in. Whatever, right? Like, we can only do so much. But it's also for all of us as a reminder. Sometimes we get into these, why isn't the price moving up? Your coin's better than my coin. My coin's better than your coin. It's this bickering back and forth. Like, guys, zoom way the hell out. Look at this whole big picture here. People don't even know what the hell's going on. And you guys are fighting within the 7% of the people who are here. First off, the fact that you're here, part of the 7%, you're winning. You're winning. You're winning. And so we need to unite again, man. Like, I don't care what it is, man. Like, you don't like this, you don't like that, whatever. Help get people in the game. Help people see what we all see. And we oftentimes forget this because we're so locked into what we're invested in and what it is. And it's this versus that. It's us versus them. We get caught up in it all, but at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, there's so much work to be done. There's so many people still going to be coming into this market. It is still so freaking infancy stages right now, infancy stages right now. And that's what we have to remember, first and foremost. So whether you hold Solana, BNB, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Cardano, SWI, Stellar, Avalanche, Hedera, Litecoin, Polkadot, Uniswap, whatever. It is what it is. But 93% of the people still think you're crazy. So at the end of the day, it is all our duties to like put the good word out about this whole space. You know, so many things have happened to liquidate the market, to drain the market, to create fear, create uncertainty, create doubt. But together, collectively, like we can make a difference. Like even if it's a small difference, you impact a few people. If everybody impacts a few people, if everybody that's within the 7% impacts a few people, that's a big impact. That's a big impact. And then if they, impact a few people, and you see what I'm saying? It pass, pay it forward. It's, I don't know. I just think there's so much of this us versus them mentality still in crypto where it's kind of silly, It's kind of silly. But the market is up. We're looking pretty good. We're going to take a look at it, guys. Let's go ahead and dive in. Go ahead and share this, like it, do all the great stuff. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Definitely helps us out. Let's go ahead and lock in here and pull it up. Let's see, where's everybody from? Let me know where you guys are coming in from. I definitely want to hear it. I want to see it. We're going to take a look at a bunch of different cryptos, but at the end of the day, man, I want that story. I want that to be the message here. First and foremost, we've got to unite. We've got to come together. We're the crazy people, guys. XRP Army, I see you guys. You're out here. XRP's looking good. But we're the crazy people, man. Still, we're the crazies. Bunch of people checking in. I see everybody. I see y'all out here. Light it up. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Fire it up. I see everybody. I'm giving everybody some love here. Hey, Zach, kind of feels like crypto will never come back, brother. Trump is up to his tariff crap this week again. Appreciate you. Charles, zoom out, brother. Zoom out. We are fine. We're in a good spot. It feels like crypto will never come back. No, that's not. Bitcoin's at $107,000, Charles. Crypto's up. We're looking beautiful. We're looking phenomenal. It's the altcoin season we're waiting for. I know. I get it. And you know what? When everybody starts to think that it's never going to happen, it's usually about the time it starts to happen. So stay in the game. Stay locked in. Don't let people shake you. Don't let people freaking rattle you. Don't listen to the outside noise. Stay locked in. That's it. If you have conviction, again, we are making up 7% of the population. And the institutions are pumping our bags right now. I know. Retail's not here. I know. I get it. We're waiting. People get impatient. We're waiting. People get impatient. We're waiting. People start to throw mud. People start to, talk all kind of craziness to other people. I been there, done it. You've got to write your own story here. Where do you think the market's going? Where do you think this whole movement is going? And when you zoom out and look at the fiat system and what we've been in since the 70s, since Nixon got us off the gold standard, it's broken, guys. It's done. It's broken. It's broken. So at the very least, to me, at the very least, Bitcoin is the new gold. Start there. Bitcoin is the new gold. Now, what else has staying power? Ethereum is the top smart contract platform. It's number one. There's some other competition out there. You got Solana, you got Cardano, you got all these SWI, whatever. XRP. You want to move money across borders better, faster, swifter. You want to tokenize real world assets? You want to tokenize U.S. treasuries? You want to tokenize U.S. equities? You want to tokenize securities? You want to tokenize stocks? You want to tokenize the world, real estate? What has staying power? We're in a world where AI is going to dominate. It's continuing to be more and more part of our world every single day. Which blockchains are focused in the AI sector? Which blockchains are focused on tokenization? Which smart contract platforms can revolutionize our current money system? And what asset could become the new and better version of gold as the hedge against inflation? It's not that hard. Don't overthink it. Think about where we are, where things are broken, and which assets and companies are out there right now that can fix the problems we face. It's not that hard. You're not going to guess right on everything, but you don't have to. That's the beauty of being early. That's the beauty of being early to crypto and early to this market. You don't have to be right on everything you invest in. But if you make some good estimations and guesses and guess right on a few, you're going to do extremely well. You're going to do extremely well. That's the beautiful thing, guys. And all while this is happening, like that's the zoomed out perspective. The market's going to go up and down. There's going to be news. There's going to be craziness. There's going to be these people fighting with these people and hacks and oh my gosh, and wars and all. Crazy. It's going to be nuts. But all while this is happening, if you zoom out and see the big picture, you don't care. You know you're in the right place at the right time, at the right moment. As long as it takes, I don't care. I don't care. Because we know we're in the right place at the right time. That's really what it comes down to, guys. We got a bunch of people coming in. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? XRP partnered with Alchemy Pay. Did they? That's awesome. I had John Tan from Alchemy Pay on a few times on the channel. Good guy. Listening in from Kentucky. What's up, Lewis? How you doing, man? When Ferrari? I have no idea. Ferrari? Oh, when Lambo, when Ferrari. Zach, the challenge is many want to listen to your utility videos, but then you do these copious amount of rug pull meme videos. It takes away from your credibility. Listen, Atlantic, I talk about everything in the market, but I talk about things for what they are. Meme coins offer short-term solutions, short-term gains with tons of downside risk, with tons of volatility, with tons of general risk. If you know anything about me, if you've watched me for 4 or 5 years, I've been on YouTube, I always tell you guys what it is. Bitcoin is the backbone in the portfolio. Everything else is a risk. Everything else is a risk. And there's varying degrees of risk. So yeah, I invest in meme coins with a small percentage of my portfolio. Only to do what? Hopefully get lucky. And if I do, take profits and put it back into Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, etc. Most people will tell you this meme coin's going to the moon. It's going to be the next Bitcoin. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. It's going to be the... And honestly, Atlantic, that was me early on. That was me. Before I knew any better, before I was seasoned, that was me. That was me. Because I didn't know any better. But now I know better, and I try to put that message out there. Whether you see it or not, that's fine. You're going to have your opinions, whatever. It's fine. But I'm just telling you, this is exactly who I am today after being in the market for 4 or 5 years and where I've got to since 2020 to now. I'm not going to shy away from meme coins. I still do very well on short-term meme coins or whatever, hype or whatever. I ride that wave, all while knowing that it's not a long-term investment. Meme coins aren't bad, guys. That's the thing. Meme coins aren't bad. You just have to see them for what they are. You just have to know for like what they are and what they aren't. And that is something that only comes, I think, with being in the market for a really long time. You have to feel it. You have to go through the ups and the downs and the turns and the twists and the rug pulls and the bad actors. And here's the thing, guys. Atlantic, real quick. One last thing here. I could tell you this from my standpoint, and I can't speak for everybody on this. At the end of the day, we don't hold the keys. I don't hold the keys. I've never launched a crypto, nor will I ever. You only have people's word. That's it. All you have is people's word. At the end of the day, they could do whatever the hell they want. You see what I'm saying? Like, and so it is what it is, you know, and this is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the faint of heart. It's real shit, you know, it's real shit. And you either get it or you don't. But anybody who knows me will tell you, man, like straight up, I'm just trying to put out the best things I can put out. And who knows? I'm going to lose while I win. Everybody in crypto. If you're investing in crypto every single day and you're crazy about this stuff, you're going to lose and win. Just make your wins way bigger than your losses. And don't over leverage yourself on crazy ass meme coins and wreck yourself. Like, have a backbone. And if you know what, if you don't invest in meme coins, invest in top 100 projects and do well and make money. And there you go. Don't try to get rich overnight. The first thing I ever did was invest in Dogecoin. And it was a blessing and a curse. It was a blessing and a curse because I did extremely well on it in a short amount of time. It was a blessing and a curse. But it's not realistic. You know, timing was good. I got lucky. There, you know, I think there's such a thing as luck in crypto, but I also think there's such a thing as creating your own luck. And also, when you win big in crypto, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. That's the thing. It's about how much you actually then de-risk yourself and put it back into a good solid asset like Bitcoin or XRP or Ethereum. So it's not what you make in this whole world, in this crypto world. It's what you keep. How much do you actually keep from what you make? That's the key. That's the key. Right? Because a lot of people hit it once, hit it big once, but are they able to sustain it? Do they actually take profits? Do they actually stay in the game? Or do they give it back to the casino? Do they bet harder the next time? That's the big question. I am way behind in chat. I know this. I am trying to catch up as much as I can. And we're going to jump ahead. We are way behind chat. But we're going to try to jump up here. Been here supporting you for 5 years now, Zach. Taught me a lot, riding the wave with you. Medman, I appreciate you, man. I'm right there with you, man. And listen, I don't know what the hell I'm doing either, guys. I'm just a dude. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I know a little bit more than the average Joe probably now, but nobody knows. That's the thing. Outside of Bitcoin, Nobody knows what this market's going to look like 5-10 years from now. We're all guessing. We're all guessing. Nobody knows. Now it's different if you're a trader versus investor. You want to make short-term gains. You don't give a shit about anything. You don't care about utility. You don't care. You're like, what's the RSI? What's the MACD? What's the volume like? What's my indicators? Whatever, you don't care. At the end of the day, Bitcoin is the only thing, in my opinion, right now that I can say with confidence, in my opinion, that has staying power. Outside of that, we're all speculating. But that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. That's what makes it fruitful. That's what makes it an opportunity. Like, it's the same thing as the .com era, guys. It's literally the same thing. It's the same thing. Nobody knew what company was going to do what in the .com era. People can say whatever they want to say. Nobody had a clue. They just put a bunch of chips out there, and if a couple of their chips, hit jackpot, they won big. And it's a different strat. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, I'm an investor. I'm a long-term investor. I'm a holder. I'm this, or I'm a trader. I trade short-term, blah, blah, blah. I try to do all of it. I try to trade in the short term. I try to hodl for the long term with Bitcoin and some other assets, more longer term holds within the cycles, but I also try to trade in the intermediate. You could try to do all of it if you're locked into the markets every single day, right? If you guys are trying to trade, I've got a bunch of things. BTCC, BITUNIX, Crypto.com, all sponsors. Link down below. If you guys are trading, I do a little bit all of it, 100%. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm only going to do this or that. Where there's an opportunity, I try to see it and take it. But at the end of the day, you have to know that you're not going to win on all your trades. You have to know 100% of the time that this market is manipulated. Let's just call a spade a spade. It's manipulated. It is. It is. Especially with the big dogs here. So you got to play your cards right. You got to give yourself a backbone in your portfolio. For me, that's Bitcoin, that's XRP, that's Ethereum, that's Solana. I hold these assets longer term, and all the rest, I try to trade in the intermediate, take some profits here and there, keep it in stable coin, put it back into Bitcoin, whatever. And everybody's different, everybody's different. It's not a one size fits all approach either. That's the other thing. Everybody wants to try to duplicate what the other person's doing. You got to be real with yourself. You got to really be real with yourself and ask yourself, what the hell are your goals? What are you trying to do here? What are you trying to do here? Are you trying to invest in turtleneck Inu and become a millionaire tomorrow? Are you trying to use this as a hedge? What do you want to do? And by the way, you could do both. By the way, you can invest for your future as an investment, as a, separate 401k. That's how I look at Bitcoin. It's a separate savings account that's like a 401k on steroids. And yeah, you know what? If turtleneck Inu's running and there's great volume, I might try to, make a 20, 30, 40% swing trade on it and get the hell out. And I might lose, but I'm not going to over leverage my position. I'm not going to over leverage my whole bag. I'm not going to lose out and get washed out of the market because I invested in turtleneck Inu. You got to look at shit for what it is. You got to be real with yourself. That's the difference, man. But people look at one thing and they got $1,000 and they're going to throw it all in this one damn thing and hope to God and hope and pray. And, oh my gosh, I hope this is the next freaking thing. That's how you get wrecked. That's how you get wrecked. Exactly. You have a choice for how much pain you want to exactly want. Exactly. What is it that you want to accomplish and do? 100%, bro. You are I'm behind chat again. I know. I'm trying to catch up here. Rune, what's up? It's great to see you. Shout out Rune Lady, man. Shout out Rune Lady. Rune Lady has been rocking with me since when I first started. Shout out Rune. You're amazing. You're amazing. Seriously. Great people. Kathy says lock in. Yeah. Block out the noise, man. Lock the hell into your strategy. Whatever it is you want to do in this market. This is the issue, man. One of the things that's really, really wrong with all of this, people don't devise their own plans. What is your goal? What are you trying to do? When I invest in Bitcoin, my goal with Bitcoin is to not only buy it, hold it, not trade it, and just stack it, is to eventually one day borrow against it. These protocols are coming out by the droves, by the way. I was just out at Permissionless in New York City. Tons of companies borrowing against your Bitcoin, using your Bitcoin as collateral. This is the next wave, guys. To me, it's Bitcoin and everything else. It's Bitcoin and everything else. And in some ways, XRP is kind of in its own category too, because of the cross-border payments. Like, who does XRP compete against when it comes to cross-border payments? Nobody. Who does Bitcoin compete against when it comes to store of value? Nobody. Nobody. There's nobody. So this is another way to kind of think of investing, right? Whereas like Ethereum is still very, very solid. I'm not going to say anything bad about Ethereum. I hold Ethereum. I think Ethereum's great, but it does have real competition. It has Solana. It has Sui. It has Cardano. It has a lot of other smart contract platforms out there that are jockeying and vying for position. Who wins in the end? I don't know. Google had the early lead in the .com era. I'm sorry. Yahoo had the lead early in the .com era. Yahoo lost. Google won. Yahoo was killing it. And now look at Yahoo. So the moral of the story is, for most of this market, nobody knows what the hell's going to happen. Okay? But it's a guess. It's an educated guess based on your research, based on your strategy, based on your conviction and your research. At the end of the day, that's all it is. But what I try to do is look for assets that really don't have a lot of competition. Look for assets that really stand alone. Look for assets that have kind of created this niche or created this thing where, and Bitcoin is that for digital gold, for hedge against inflation, for the store of value. And people would say, oh, you know, Lightning Network, you can transact with your Bitcoin. I don't want to sell my damn Bitcoin. I don't know about you guys. I want to use my shitty dollars. I don't want to spend my Bitcoin. Now, will I borrow against it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Will I use my Bitcoin as collateral? Hell yeah. But in the meantime, I'll hold it. I'll stack it. I'm not trading it, but there are other assets where I trade. Until things come to the surface, until I know for sure that this is the best smart contract platform or this is the best thing in this category or whatever. I don't know what the top AI crypto is going to be, or the top gaming crypto, or the top smart contract platform, or the top layer 2. I have no idea. But I'll trade them. And you could still keep that money in crypto by stabling up. Take your profits, put it in stable coins, wait for the next opportunity. It's not a bad thing. It's okay. It's not a bad thing to do. But when it comes to Bitcoin, they don't have any competition, guys. And honestly, when it comes to XRP, in terms of what they do, they don't have any competition. There's no competition to me. Top AI crypto that will last 5 years. I mean, again, it's all speculation. It's a great question. I don't know for sure, but we can look at it. You know, I mean, we could take a look. Now, I've traded BitTens or Tau. BitTens or Tau went down below $200 not too long ago. I traded the hell out of that. I bought it at like 180, sold it at 400. Do I have a little bit for the long term? Yeah. But in the intermediary, I don't know if BitTens or Tau is going to be the one that wins. I have no idea. And anybody who tells you coming on here 100% conviction that this is the, blah, 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 like, they're lying. They're lying. They don't know. And so some people like maybe don't like my videos or whatever, because I don't say that like this is your best opportunity to, blah, blah. And I get it. There's on YouTube, like, you got to be clickbaity sometimes. You got to draw people in. Listen, you got to play the game. But if you actually listen to my videos, guys, I don't claim to have it all figured out. Nobody has it all figured out. We don't. Tomorrow's never promised. 100%. Take profits and reinvest. Exactly. If you hit it big, yeah, smash the like button, guys. Smash the damn like button. What's going on, everybody? I see a bunch of people firing up in here. Let's go. I love it. We got a bunch of people in here. I love it. Look for assets that have revenue generation models and users. That's a good way to look at it, Scott. That's a great way to look at it. It's a great way to look at it. I don't necessarily think mining is a flaw. It's just different. Proof of work is different than proof of stake. It's just different. But I mean, Bitcoin right here behind me, it's the granddaddy of them all. Hey, I hate to tell you. I mean, you might like it. You might like hearing that. You might not. Bitcoin is the granddaddy of them all. It's not going anywhere. So at the end of the day, I want to stack Bitcoin. But where I'm placing my chips in terms of like speculation, hell yeah, I'm looking at XRP. Hell yeah, I'm looking at Ethereum. Hell yeah, I'm looking at Solana. SWI has been amazing. I was very lucky to start buying SWI around 50, 60 cents. Took profits up at $4 or $5. And I still have a bag and I buy it at certain levels when it dips down to certain price points based on, my software at XD Algo. You guys can get access to this. I don't try to overthink shit, man. And I know I'm not going to win every trade. It is what it is. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But yeah, when you hit an 8 to 10x on an altcoin, I don't care what it is, meme coin, top 100, whatever, take some damn profits. At least put it into stable coin and wait for the next opportunity. Or you could put it into Bitcoin. The way I look at it, man, Bitcoin is the savings account. It's the savings account. Play this altcoin market. Have fun. Speculate. Guess right. Go beat your chest. Tell all your friends that you're the man and you're the shit. But take your damn profits and put it back into Bitcoin. I mean, because at the end of the day, nobody knows. This is the .com era, man. Look at pets.com. They folded like a cheap lawn chair. They folded. But was there money made in the short term? Hell yeah. A lot. It's the same shit, guys. It's the same shit. I don't know what's going to be here 10 years from now. I know Bitcoin's going to be here, though. Whether Satoshi Nakamoto sells his whole bag and dumps on our heads or not, I know Bitcoin's going to be here. Because you know what? If Satoshi starts selling from his wallet, guess who's going to buy it up? We already know who's going to buy it up. BlackRock, Michael Saylor, Juan with a super sticker. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Super chat, super stickers are appreciated. Obviously, not required to be here or anything, but you know what is required? It is required to smash the like button. I don't know. Can somebody tell me how many likes we have? We don't have enough. I know that. We got to hit the like button. We got to subscribe to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure you guys click the subscribe button. Stay locked in. Because there's a lot of people out there telling you this and that, and, you know, XRP is going to $1,000. No, it's not. No, it's not. Can it make us money? Yeah, it can. So stay locked in. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Let's go. Who else we got here? One, appreciate the super sticker. I think ETH will go down in rank eventually. Yeah, I mean, who knows, right? Like, who knows? Like, it's at the top right now. But, I mean, I know one thing for certain, and there's no shade on this because I hold both ETH and Solana. But Solana has certainly gained some ground on ETH. It's a little more than 3x away. Market cap wise, it's not that far. 81 billion to 301 billion. I mean, not to say, I mean, I don't know. Will ETH remain number one in smart contract? I don't know. It could. But that's why I own both. I own ETH and Solana because you know what? I'm a dummy. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I know better. You know, put all your money in Solana. Put all your money in Ethereum. You're crazy if you don't do this. No, like nobody has a freaking clue. Nobody has a damn clue. So either trade it or diversify your portfolio. And as both or one of them go up, scale out a little bit, put it back in a stable coin. Wait for things to rise to the top. We are so early, though. That's the thing. We are so damn early at 7% worldwide adoption of crypto. Nobody knows what the hell's going to be here and what's not. Nobody knows if it's going to be Ethereum or Solana. I hate to break it to you. Nobody knows. Anybody who tells you, I don't care what the hell they know. There's a lot of people way smarter than I am, that would sit there and give me all the reasons why Solana is going to be the number one, or SWI is going to be the number one, or Ethereum, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I don't claim to have it all figured out when it comes to tech stuff. I'm an idiot, but I'm a realist, and I see things for what they are, and I've learned through losing, by the way, how to take profits in this market and how to win. And so you can't take that away. Once you learn your strategy and learn your plan, you stick to it. That's it, man. Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, ADA, Ondo, XRP, XLM, ICP. There you go. Appreciate everybody in the chat. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? We're just hanging out. We're chilling. We're chilling. Did you put a lot of your crypto in stable coins when the war broke out, Zach? And get back? Are you waiting for a good pullback? Kenny, I stabled up some. I stabled up all my Solana at, can't remember the price point, but a decent amount. And then I actually put it back in on the most recent dip when Solana dipped down to like 138 or something like that. Where did it dip down to? I think it was like 138 within the last week, right? Something like that. Yeah, it was one. Well, it actually dipped down to 132. But I got, I when we started bouncing right here, once we got to like right here, 138, after this big bounce, bang, back to 138, I went back in. But I stabled it up for the short term because I didn't know, put it back in, and we're looking good. We're back to 153. So, use stable coins to your advantage. I mean, and listen, you can over trade. Like, that's the other thing too. Like, you don't want to find yourself over trading, but like stabling up at different times based on, like, you know, varying risk levels and like what's going on in the macro. Like, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad thing to do, knowing that that market's going to go, or that money's going to go back in the market at some point anyway. They don't want the regular Joe to gain. Let me put myself over here. There we go. They don't want the regular Joe to gain instant wealth. The financial, as if we are stupid. Many say the 401k plus mention. Well, yeah, 100%. But that's why you're here, Larry, right? I mean, you're here because you figured it out. I mean, this is just one of those ways you can get ahead. You know what I mean? It's one of the only ways you can get ahead. So once you see it, you know, you figure it out. And there's a lot of wealthy people who make really good money, who do their thing, who love getting their 8% from the stock market every year, who will never invest in crypto, right? You know, until they move on. And that's fine. But if you're an up and comer, even if you're in your working years, at least I would say look at crypto as an interesting hedge with a fraction of your portfolio. And this is what I mean. I think this wave is coming, at least for the high net worth earning individuals. There's a lot of those people out there that have not invested in Bitcoin yet, that just don't see the value. And the conversation I always have with them is, well, okay, I know you're doing well. You don't need to do this, but you also like to invest. Do you think Larry Fink is in Bitcoin to lose? Do you know who Larry Fink is? Like, this is a conversation I'll have with people. Yeah, you know that guy who manages the biggest asset, you know, he's the biggest asset manager in the world, $11+ trillion in assets. He's all in on Bitcoin. Does that change your opinion? Because you should be looking up to that guy, right? Like, that's the guy, you know? And he changed his tune on Bitcoin. Shouldn't you? Because don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Seriously. I'm an idiot. I'm just trying to follow what Larry Fink's doing. It's one of the reasons why I like Ondo. Not because I'm smart. I'm just trying to follow the smart money because I'm an idiot. I'm a dummy. You know what I'm saying? But if there's a company that's behind this, you know, that is BlackRock, that is Ripple, that is JP Morgan Chase, and they're tokenizing U.S. treasuries and equities, that's one of the things too, guys. It's one of the things too, man. Everybody wants to be the smart guy, you know? Everybody wants to be the guy that says, you know, I told you so. Told you I knew better. I tried to tell you. You know, I'm smart. You're not. Everybody wants to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to freaking follow the smart money, follow the big money, see where they're moving, see how they're moving, see what they're doing, see where they're going. And if you could just hitch your wagon, you know, hitch a ride. I want to be the hitchhiker on the side of the road, you know, just got room in the back. That's all. That's all. That's it, man. And we're still at these early phases where we could do that. That's how I see it, man. I don't know. I mean, I could be right. I could be wrong. I don't know. Whatever. You know, it is what it is. But a lot of people want to be like, you know, everybody wants to be the savior. Everybody wants to, I know better. I know better. I got it figured out. Listen to me. Listen to me. Okay. You know, who are you? When you look at all the companies with plans to have a strategic Bitcoin reserve, including precious metals mining companies, that should tell you that BTC will be hard to obtain in the future. Rune, yeah. All you got to do is look at the tokenomics and understand where things are going. I mean, Bitcoin is the end game for me right now. There's no question about it. In the intermediary, there are a ton of opportunities. Hell yeah. Do I think XRP could be tremendous? Yeah. Do I think Ethereum could be awesome? Yeah. Do I think Solana could? Yeah. Like a lot can happen. But there's one constant, and that's Bitcoin. Guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's a lot of people probably on here who have no idea who the hell I am. They're probably like, who is this guy talking? I'm here every single day. I've been here for 4 or 5 years, every single day on YouTube. So I put out tons of videos, short form, long form, all kinds of stuff. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We're on our way to 200,000 subs. We're getting really close. It's exciting. I appreciate everybody being here, but there probably are a bunch of people who are not yet subscribed, and I want to convert those people. So come on over. When you're out front, gloat, and you just painting a target on your back. When you're out front, gloat. I have no idea what that means. Anyone see the movie Cold Wallet? Pretty good watch. No, I've not. Ondo is teamed up with Ripple. Yes. To tokenize U.S. treasuries. I like Ondo quite a bit. The chart looks still pretty solid. I mean, 2.5 bill market cap. This is one that I just, again, it's a guess. I don't know. I'm an idiot, but it's one that I'm betting on. It's just one of those altcoins I'm taking a bet on. Whoa, guy. Whoa. Bitcoin cannot solve all the tasks the crypto market needs other than SOV. It's not great. It's so bad. People will get frustrated and abandon it. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I mean, G-Pain, I hear you, but all the billionaires and Larry Fink are buying the shit out of it, bro. I mean, I hate to be the Bitcoin maxi, shit, but there's only 21 million Bitcoin, dude. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I mean, there's quite a few things I like still here. I mean, you look at Chainlink. This thing hasn't moved in ages. This is a great It's a great company, great project. I mean, it really is. You gotta love what Chainlink is doing. They just partnered up with MasterCard. I mean, this to me is undervalued, and I don't know. I'm an idiot. Not financial advice. I'm an idiot, guys. But the fact that it's 74% down from all-time highs, I like it. Larry Fink has never been our friend. Who cares? I don't care. I don't want him to be my friend. I just want to know what he's doing, G. I just want to know what he's doing, and I want to do some similar shit. I don't care to be his friend. I don't care. I know one thing. Larry Fink doesn't lose money. He makes money. He wins. He doesn't lose. So I want to win. I don't want to lose. See what I'm saying? All right, Big Oz. Whatever, dude. Go eat a hot dog or something. I'm just playing with you. But this is my point, man. I don't care, BlackRock and Larry Fink, they don't have our best interest in mind. Whatever. How do you think Bitcoin got to 108,000? You think Bitcoin got to 108,000 because me, Tommy, and Jimmy are buying it? Guess what? Me, Tommy, and Jimmy can't move the market like that. Okay? Bitcoin got to 108,000 because there's ETFs. And Larry Fink got involved. And now all the institutions are buying it. That's what happened. So These people who sit there, it's just my take. I mean, it's just my opinion. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't want to sound like I'm an idiot, but these people who, we don't need the institutions. We don't need the suits. We don't need the suits. So Bitcoin got to 108,000 with a bunch of dudes in tank tops and flip-flops. Nothing against tank tops and flip-flops, but I think you catch my drift. Right? It's a double-edged sword, man. You can't have one thing without the other. You want Bitcoin to go up, you want Ethereum to go up, you want XRP to go up, you need institutional money. Okay? And without it, you got a bunch of Jimmies and Joes, and they're not going to push the price up. I mean, they will in the intermediate, but not for real, for real. You need the institutions. Just front run them. Get in before them or get in with them. That's how you win. Do you think people making money on Apple stock and Amazon and Google and Tesla, do you think they're sitting there saying, man, I wish the big institutions didn't come in here. I wish the big people with deep pockets didn't come in and pump my bags. What the hell are we talking about? Yeah, you want those people in there. You just want to be along for the ride. Because you're a normal person like me. You're just a Jimmy and Joe trying to better your future and your family's future. That's all we can do. It's the same thing with Bitcoin and crypto, guys. Except we're extremely early this time. And we're guessing. We're trying to front run it. I mean, Bitcoin's already gone. I mean, it's not gone, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's takeoff mode, bro. Like, it's going. Institutions are here. If you were here for a while before it, boom. What we don't, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. What we don't have yet are XRP ETFs, though. What we don't have yet are basket ETFs. Like, so the institutions are in Bitcoin. They have the opportunity to be in Ethereum. They're not in there really right now, but we're still trying to figure it all out. Like, where's this money going to go to next? This is what I'm trying to do in my head. Where's the institutional money going to go next? Okay, we know they love Bitcoin. Where are they going to go next? Where are they going to go next? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Chainlink could be one of those, by the way. Chainlink could be one of those. Ripple partners with Wormhole to enable XRPL users to utilize cross-chain messaging and deploy multi-chain digital assets. Let's go. USMC, appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you for being here. Thanks for the news. Love it. Love it. Love it. Let me get some juicy comments here. Come on, give me something here in the chat, guys. Fire something up. Fire some good questions. Let me see what the hell's going on here. I need something here. I need something. Link is solid, but past its explosive phase, mostly priced in. I don't know, Robert. I don't know about that. The all-time high is what? $50? We're at $13.72, bro. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Buy stocks and go away for a while. That's Warren Buffett's strategy, and that should be the mindset, not get rich quick schemes. Josh, I hear you, bro. And listen, I'm invested in stocks too, and that's a long-term game, long-term plan. S&P 500 all day, every day, bro. It's an average return of 12%. You can't be mad about that. But I'm in crypto too, because that to me is where some big opportunities are. And but it's it's not a replacement for the stock market. It's not a supplement. It's a complement. It's a complement to the investing strategy. The way I look at it is you should have stocks, crypto, real estate, businesses, job, whatever, all kind of different ways. I mean, it's just another passive income form. But there's no doubt that crypto right now has way bigger upside than just general stocks. But like, you can't go all in on, especially something really risky. Like, you have to allocate yourself accordingly. But the opportunity in crypto is massive. Massive. Juan said precious metals. I'm not big into precious metals, but I hear you, bro. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Top AI that will last for a while. It's tough, man. I mean, I'll give you some thoughts here. I think BitTensor is really solid. I really like Render. I met out with Render's team out in New York City. I really like Render quite a bit. I don't know enough from the ICP guys. The idea is great. But I mean, there's just a lot of things in here that will run just on hype. Like, what actually has staying power for a long time? I mean, the graph is another one. This is indexing for Web3. I like this a lot. This is like a new age Google. It's not sexy, but I think graph has staying power. Filecoin probably has staying power. I like Render, like I said, and I like BitTensor. I mean, those are just some things I like. I mean, just at the top. FET is up there too. Yeah, FET's another one. Injective. Virtuals is kind of, niche. But, I mean, the moral of the story is, who knows, right? I mean, a lot of these plays for me are just cycle plays. Because I think AI is going to have a big pop. What's actually going to be here 10 years from now, I have no idea. But I'm going to take profits on pretty much. Like, I'm invested in BitTensor. I've already traded it. I'm invested in Render. I'm waiting for hit my certain levels and get out. I'm invested in Injective, same thing. I'm invested a little bit in the graph. And there's some down in here maybe that I'm in. Let me see. TARS AI, backed by the Solana Foundation. I got a little bit there. But at the end of the day, I don't know for sure. You know what I mean? So many, dude. But a lot of these, the way I look at it, are trades, not so much long-term yet. I think it's too early to know what are long-term plays. Caspa's really not AI, but I like it. I mean, it's proof of work. I like it. I've made some good trades on Cas, and I still hold a good bag right now. I started buying Caspa at like 3 cents. Bitcoin's looking good here, guys. 1083. Heading into the new week. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. How many of you guys in the chat are new subscribers? Let me know. Let me know if you are a new subscriber. And if you're not a new subscriber, become one. Click that subscribe button. It's totally free. But let me know in the chat if you are new to the channel, if you're brand new here. Love hearing from you. This is always fun, man, coming on here. How many people we got on X with us? I have no idea. Let's see if it even. Oh yeah. Did it post? Did it even post that we're live? There it is. It's kind of cool. We'll retweet it, repost it. Guys, go ahead and repost this stream on my page if you guys would. That'd be awesome. Fire that post up. DeLorean is going ham, by the way. DMC. What's DeLorean at? I did see a lot of chatter about DeLorean. DeLorean. Woo, baby. She's a running. 77%. Bang. This sweet ecosystem, man. I'm telling you what. We're almost back to launch price, guys, on DeLorean. Yee. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Looking great on the comeback. Looking great on the comeback for sure. DeLorean's looking good. Got to be something big for crypto leading into 250th U.S. birthday. Ooh, 250th U.S. birthday on July 4th. No way. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. What is good, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, my good people. 1084 Bitcoin is running, baby. Running, running, running. And the base keeps running, running, and running. 5 minute looks bullish. Look at this 5 minute, man. This is a buy signal on the 5 minute on Bitcoin. Sheesh. If y'all had the XT Algo trading indicator, look at this. Nice little 1% move. Got to go with big money on that, but still a move nonetheless. Look at the 4 hour here. Oh, yeah. That was a nice move there on the 4 hour. There's a buy signal at 105.4. Bang. 6 days ago. Little 3% move. Bitcoin's looking good here, guys. But this is where we've stalled out a couple different times. Let me go into the 1 day. And we're getting up into that territory where close to all-time highs. These are all-time highs, 112. Looking pretty good, though. Yeah. Yeah. I don't follow a lot of the Bitcoin DeFi stuff, Arun. I mean, I like Stacks, Core, Stacks, a couple of the big ones there, like a couple of the lending and borrowing stuff, but Stacks is my favorite, Bitcoin layer 2 or DeFi. I agree, Juan. I think they're both undervalued. I agree with you there. Yieldstone ready for a pump. Let's check it. Chickadee, check it. Chickadee, chickadee. Chickadee, check, check, check. Let's see here. Brett's pumping a little bit. Trying to. Dude, the pollen, my eyes are burning. Pollen is so bad this year. Whew. I forgot my water upstairs. Arlo. It's one of my favorite little plays on Solana. 652K. I met these guys out in Toronto. I like this play. Not a lot of people know about it. It's low key, but I like it. It's just chilling, waiting to pop. Yieldstone is due to pop here, man. It's way down. Damn. Down below launch price. But it did this before and popped. Maybe this second pop will take us back up to be a 10x from here, about back to 30 mil, where we need to get to. Back in Hamilton County. Our crowd was second to none. Brian, what's up, bro? Shout out Brian, man. Brian's always in the house. Appreciate you, bro. He's telling y'all to check out my trading software. If y'all are interested, XT, I'll go link down below. Best trading indicator for the price in all the markets. You can try it risk-free for 30 days, 30-day money-back guarantee. If you think I'm full of shit, ask for a refund in 30 days, and we'll give it to you, and you could move along like nothing happened. But like most people, you'll try it, and you'll love it. Bitcoin 1084. Ice Cube. I like Ice Cube. AXL. Is that Axelar? AXL? We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Axelar got wrecked, huh? Damn. It's down to like bear market lows, huh? Sheesh. 87% down. That might be a good price point though, Robert. Honestly, bro. That's wild, Josh. That's crazy, bro. Oh, I know about SPX 6900, bro. This cat said, look into SPX 6900 as if nobody knows what it is, bro. We know. We know. This shit's a top 100, bro. We know. I've traded it a few times, but it's ranked 60, dude. I've traded it a few times. It looks good. It looks really good. I thought this thing was dead, man. Honestly, when it dipped down here in March, I thought it was done. But it bounced. You see any Canadian projects you like while visiting Toronto? Did you visit Ripple office there? No. I can't remember any like Toronto or Canadian based projects. But I like Toronto, man. It's a good city. Kaishan, I was just having fun, bro. But I appreciate the $2 drop there. And yeah, man, SPX 6900 is solid. Very solid. Collier County. Collier County. Oh, wait. Collier County, bro. Oh, you're down there in Florida. I know where you're at, bro. Collier, yeah. I know where you're at. It's a good spot down there. On the Gulf side, Josh. I know where you're at. Sweet. I hear you, Blackbeard. I hear you, bro. We need to pump. Big sell off. Been still buying DCA into Floki and Bonk. Born and raised in Fort Lauderdale. Got out in 2015. Central Florida's new Miami now. Blue collar coin. I have no idea, bruh. No idea, Michael. No, I'm still in Carolina. Carolina, Rune. I'm all over, but Carolina is where I call home right now. North Carolina. But everywhere. Bitcoin looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. Oh. All right, guys. I think I'm running out of steam. I'm going to call it. I appreciate y'all. Really. It's been fun. It's been good. It's been real good. It's been real and it's been good. It's been real good. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Let's keep doing the thing, man. Let's keep doing the thing. Appreciate you guys. See you in the next one. You already know, Juan. See you in the next one, bro. That's my send off. See you in the next one. Let's do it. Appreciate y'all, man. Seriously. Take care, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Super grateful, honestly, to just be in the space with everybody. And let's keep grinding, man. Let's keep doing the damn thing. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And let's roll into the new week, man. A lot to look forward to. Appreciate you guys.